Welcome to my YouTube channel. Storage tank cleaning is always an Herculean task, whether it is for the big storage tank located at the terminal or underground storage tank located at the retail outlet. We also faced such a Herculean task at one of the largest terminal in India. In this video, I would like to share the traditional method used for cleaning the tank, disadvantages in the traditional method, and what are the trials we did to carry out the cleaning process in a safest and cleanest way. Before I'll proceed on this video, I'll request you all to subscribe this channel and hit the bell icon so as soon as I'll post a video, you'll get an immediate alert. Also, I'll request you all to like the video, comment on the video and share with your friends. Basically, why it was a requirement, there was a MBLAL committee recommendation report where lot many things needs to be done, like MOV has to be shifted outside, then other gauge well has to be provided on the tank. So a lot of hot work was required on the storage tank. And at this location where we were, it was around 30 large storage tank which was required to be cleaned. In fact, these tanks were so large, like each tank were having a capacity over 20,000 KL. And since these tanks were not cleaned since around 4 to 5 years, and each tank were having a sludge over 100 KL. So the another problem which we encountered, these tanks were having the cone down without the center sump. Hence, the additional work was required to remove the dead stock, and it was really a tedious job. So first let us see what is the process adopted by cleaning contractor to whom the contract was given. They used to remove the finished product and open the manhole cover, and after that manually they used to remove the sludge, and after removal of the sludge they were putting it into the one vehicle which was covered with the polythene sheet, and this vehicle were shifting the sludge to a sludge yard. I'll show you a video how this process is being done using the human chain. Here you are seeing the sludge is being given outside in a bucket which the person is carrying on the apron of the tank and given to the other person who is collecting currently the empty bucket. This bucket is given to another person, so every person is having a limited travel and they are giving the filled bucket outside and collecting the empty bucket. Here you are seeing the walkover bridge they are used, and lot of places whenever they are shifting the bucket from one place to another, the sludge is falling down on the area. So that way the sludge removal process is being done, which was very time consuming, and in a day only 5 to 7 KL of the sludge were transferred from the tank to the vehicle or sludge yard, and everywhere the sludge was falling on the ground. Now let us see what are the disadvantages in the current process. Here you can see a lot of sludge has been fallen down on the ground and made the entire terminal very dirty. Here you can see in a close view, and this kind of a sludge which is fallen down on the pipeline rack or walkover platform is not very easy to clean even with the pressurized water. So that dirtiness will always be there and make the floor slippery. Like here is the tank apron where the lot of sludge is fallen down and all the porous hole has been filled up, and this tank apron, the purpose of the tank apron is really defeated here. And when this worker were finishing their job, they used to open up the close hydrant point and use the water from that point to clean up themselves, which was activating our fire engine. So with this process, it was really difficult to control the worker at the closing time, and entire terminal were getting dirty. So we thought of like what should be the UV use, and there is a very classical proverb in the English, necessity is mother of all invention. So we started inventing in what way we should do. We used a rotary vent pump wherein we have make a hopper with a wire mesh filter, and we thought of like we'll put the sludge here inside the dike, and the rotary vent pump will pull out the sludge outside and we'll collect it into the vehicle. But what has happened, like we use this pump, so this rotary vent pump used to get stuck up after only 200 or 300 liter of the sludge suction. We tried to use the screw pump, which is another kind of a positive displacement pump, but somehow it did not work. Then alternative method we tried out, like why we should not have a cable rope wherein we'll hold up a big trolley, and from the manhole we'll just put the sludge into this, and using this cable rope we'll directly put the sludge into the vehicle. So we tied up this way. We have made an arrangement. A big trolley has been made. From here the sludge was supposed to be put into the trolley and so on. But the sloping of the trolley, one side we have given the slope, it was very easy to slide, but another side pulling the trolley was a bit difficult task, and again it was a time consuming. So this method is also not worked with us. Then we thought of like let us have the concrete pump, which is being used to push the concrete. This is the hopper where they put the concrete here, and below that there is a concrete pump, and from this point this concrete is being pushed to the another end. But the problem with this concrete pump was like it was a very low suction and high discharge side. So it was very difficult for us to shift this concrete pump, which was having a weight approximately 1500 kilogram, inside the dike and again taking out. So this thing is also not worked with us. During that time, our resident coordinator, Mr. B.D. Shrivas, has given an idea and suggested us like Municipal Corporation of Delhi, which is using a high suction vehicle, why we should not try that. Immediately we lined up everything and we called off this gully sucker, which is normally being used for the purpose of cleaning the septic tank. Basically, this gully sucker is having a vacuum pump which is attached to the PTO of the vehicle or tractor or any other thing, and this vacuum pump is creating a kind of a vacuum in this airtight container. At this airtight container, at the back side of the container there is a suction point provided. So when vacuum is created here, it sucks everything which is connected to this point, and this suction is very good, and it can suck from a long distance also. Here you are seeing we have connected a vacuum pump, a gully sucker. Through this point we have laid out the hose and directly put into the manhole. So that way, from that manhole, which was around 30 meter or 40 meter away from the main road, was this gully sucker was in position to suck the product sludge or anything from that storage tank to this gully sucker, and we used to move this gully sucker and empty out in our sludge area. Here you can see the very neat and clean way we have used this gully sucker. There's nothing was required. Only one person was there inside the tank who used to move the pipe here and there to suck the sludge effectively into the gully sucker. And here we have used the two pipe this is the first pipe and this is the second pipe. So to speed up the process, we are using the 2 gully sucker, so as we can clean up the tank effectively in a less time and in the cleanest manner and safest manner. Here you can see the dike is very clean, nothing is getting dirty, only some little spot is found on the road. So that is how we have used the gully sucker and this innovative method to clean up the tank. Now the question is, from where you can find the gully sucker? I'll say there are many private operators who are having the gully sucker, and these operators are involved in cleaning the septic tanks. These gully suckers you can also rent or hire from the local municipality. But one thing you should make it sure, if you are using this gully sucker for the purpose of sucking the finished product, you should wash it thoroughly before using this vehicle. So guys, that is how we made various trials for the purpose of tank cleaning in a cleanest and safest way, and also the time required for cleaning the tank was quite low. I hope you people also should adopt such kind of a technology at your terminal or at your retail outlet for cleaning of your storage tanks. I hope you must have liked this video. I'll once again request you all to subscribe this channel and hit the bell icon, so as soon as I'll post a video, you'll get an immediate alert. Thank you very much for patiently hearing.